God, we come right now, we give you thanks, we give you glory, we give you praise. Thank you, oh God, for the presence of your glory. Thank you, God, for your power that gives us the victory. Pray, God, that you open our ears to hear, our eyes to see, our minds to not only understand, but comprehend, our hearts, God. Oh, that we may be made better. Speak to it through me, I pray in the name of Jesus. In this hour of exchange. Pray now, come thy people, bless, give thy words, and bless in Jesus' name. Amen. I want to call your attention to the Gospel of St. Luke. And I want to read in your hearing verse number 31 and verse number 32. Luke chapter 22 and verse number 31 and verse number 32. Amen. Thank you, Jesus. Oh yeah, I don't know if y'all want to stay up here. You can come down and if you want, you stay where you are if you like. I shall be reading this morning from a King James Version of the Bible. And these are the words that we find printed in our text. And the Lord said, Simon, Simon, behold, Satan hath desired to have you, that he may sift you as wheat. But I pray for you. that our faith fail not, and when thou art converted, strengthen thy brethren. We want to preach from the thought today, but I pray for you. But I pray for you. I don't know if y'all got it just yet. But I pray. Got a lot of conversation here. I want to choir go ahead and get in place. And by the way, while you all are getting in place, I need one representative from the choir. I need one representative from the steward board, one representative from the trustees board, one representative from Christian education, one from missionary. I need one single person. I need one married person. I need a sound person. I need a lay council person. I need a I don't know person. And a Lord help me person. I just yet. But you think about it. So whoever's coming from up top, get ready. And whoever's going to be single, get ready. And whoever's going to be married, should put y'all in Lord help and I'm married together. But I prayed for you. I want you to hear the words that Jesus spoke. There is a prelude to this statement. He tells Peter, Simon, what the desire of Satan is for him. Lord help me today. He wants them to understand, first of all, that Satan, if I can read from the Messenger or read from the English version, it says it along this line. Satan has asked for permission to test you. When I read this, I immediately thought about Job as my Old Testament reference. But here is Jesus in dialogue with his disciples in the New Testament, and he gives this disclosure to Peter them, and I'm talking about them, the other 11, that listen, Satan has asked for permission to try you. The first thing I need you to know about this is that Satan cannot do anything that God does not allow him to do. You've heard me say this before. He asked for permission that he might test Simon. This is elementary. If you are being tested, you must know that God has told Satan yes. And God will never tell Satan yes and know that the outcome will be that you are defeated. If you are being tested right now, you must know that God has already looked into your future and know that you're going to come out better on the back side than you enter in on the front side. God will not ever allow you to go into anything that will overtake I want you to know this morning that that's his desire for all of us. Here is the purpose of the test. The purpose of the test that God allows you to enter in on God's side is to reveal to you who God is and who you are with God. But Satan's aim is that you would lose confidence in God. You ask yourself, why so much? And God is trying to prove to Satan, no matter what I allow you to put on his back, I promise you, he's going to stick with me. He's going to trust me. He has the confidence that I'm with him, and he knows I'm going to bring him out better on the other side. But Satan is saying to God, they don't love you like that. They don't trust you like that. They don't believe in you like that. And with enough of this on them, they'll throw in the towel. And God is saying, no, they won't. Because all they got to do is look back to yesterday and see what I've done in their lives. Look back to last week and see what I've done in their lives. Look back to last month and see what I did in their lives. All they got to remember is when they were sick, how I healed them. How they were broken, how I restored them. How they was on the outside and I brought them in. How, and how I came through for them. The thing is, the question is, why is he after us? Can I share something?
Yes, you may.
Even though Jesus addresses Simon, he's really speaking to the multitude. Yes. But he speaks to Simon specifically because of his influence.
Yes. Yes. Come on. That's good.
Hold on, Reverend. Hold on, Reverend. What did you say? He's after me because of my influence. Come on now. You're saying, what influence? When Jesus asked questions, Peter often was the one that gave the answers. Who do men say that I, the Son of Man, am? Some say Elijah, some say Jeremiah, some say John the prophet, or some of the others. The question asked of the 12, well, who do you say that I am? Simon Peter said, thou art Christ, Son of the living God. It was on the water when Jesus walked and they were disturbed and frightened, that they wanted confirmation that it was Jesus walking on water. And Peter says, if it's you, and the rest of the boys say, yeah, if it's him, allow me to come out there with you. That's right, prove it to us. And Jesus says to Peter, come. And Peter steps out of a boat of men full of fear and trembling and wondering if he's a ghost. And Peter steps out on water and it sustains.
Come on.
Not the water, but the word. It was Peter that went to the mountaintop and saw the transfiguration and said to him, Master, it's good for us to be here. What you don't really see here is that Peter's coming out front. Peter, willing to be wrong as much as he is to be right, has developed influence among the boys.
Come on, preacher.
And what I need you to know is that when he gets you, Arthur, he gets the house. Oh, you thought it was just about you? No. When Satan gets you, watch it. He gets the people that are connected. Come on, preacher. The people that are connected to you. Watch it, watch it, watch it, watch it. I don't know about this job. And everybody that's been going to lunch with you start speaking the same in the atmosphere. Our boss just crazy, and everybody else starts speaking the same in the atmosphere. There are some people that will never investigate because they trust you. Because of your influence, they will never turn the pages. What Satan is after is the influence that you have. Watch what you say. Because your words are powerful. They are persuasive words. I don't know what I'm going to do. I don't pray to God I came through. And people looking at you and saying, he sure hasn't. And then your doubt begins to spill over to their doubt. Your fear begins to become adapted to their fear. And now everyone in your circle is looking at God from an angle that he is a failure. Simply because you were the person of influence. Come on, Adams, preach. That's why we have to be careful about what we demonstrate, what we communicate when we talk about God. You don't know what you're doing to your children in your attitude towards church. Your attitude towards the people that you worship with. You don't know what you're doing to your neighbor when you criticize the neighbor. You don't know what you're doing to your neighbor when you're talking down about other folk who are part of your community of faith. Your influence. Simon. Satan desires to have you. Because he knows that when he gets you, he gets the rest. Doesn't make a difference what your temptation is. When he gets you, he got somebody else coming with it. Jesus makes the statement that he desires to sift you as wheat. I don't have my Bible, I don't have my phone. Who's at that text and not on something else? Who's there? I don't have my glasses, so can you read 31? I don't have my glasses. I'm just telling the truth. Everybody's not on scripture. They're on Facebook and Twitter. Because this doesn't interest them. Now. And the Lord said to Simon, I can't skip. Can I? I'm sorry. Hold on, let me get permission first. Am I okay? All right, I don't want this to end up on that. Satan, watch me. Said Simon, look here. Behold means look here. Take notice. Simon, can I have your attention? Satan hath desired to have you. He may sift you as wheat in a sifter. Everything that comes through is broken down very small particles. The reason he wants to sift you as wheat is because he wants this unity. If I can separate you, can I go home? If I can put Arthur and Calandra and
I won.
if I can put the boys at odds, if I can make the baby girl at odds with the boys and talk about favoritism, why you doing so much for her and not as much for us? Why y'all always bragging on him and ain't bragging on me? Why y'all always running behind him and not running behind me? Why you always hanging out with him and not hanging out with me? Why she always nurturing him and not nurturing me? Why is it that he's smarter than me? Why does it seem like things come more naturally to him than they do for me? He's sifting. Why are you always on your phone? Why can't I get 5 more minutes? Why you don't say thank you for what I cooked? Well, why don't you bring something home sometime? Well, why can't you? He's sifting. Facebook, sifting. When you got stuff out there and you think it's about you,
You get hurt.
it is not about you all the way. Sifting.
Cause ain't nobody fighting.
Because he's trying to bring about this unity. Can I get my other scripture?
Yes, you may.
Oh, my head is shot.
Yes, it is.
Can I get the other scripture? Here is what Jesus says. Catch the first word. I told you what Satan's plan is. I told you, can I preach, y'all? I told you what he's after with jealousy and pride. I told you what he's after through unforgiveness and bitterness. I told you what he's after through temptations. I told you what he's after through all of the lusts of the flesh. I told you what he's after. He's after bringing up homes. He's after bringing up communities. He's after bringing up churches. He's after bringing up people's lives. But I need you to know that's Satan's plan. But I have prayed. This is where the text comes to an abrupt stop. Because when I heard Jesus tell us about Satan, that he desires us, and we need to know he's after us because he doesn't want God to have us. He's after us because he knows that if we stay with God, we will get what he cannot have. That's eternal life and glory with God. He's after your righteousness. He's after your dignity. He's after your integrity. He's after your character. He's after your image of who you are in Christ. He's after you. But I pray. When I read that, Brother Derek, I stopped. And I said, but I pray for you.
Yeah.
What's so special about your prayer? The first thing that I have to ask is this. But I pray, who are you? Who are you? But I have prayed. Who is I?
Come on now. Come on.
Huh? Come on, Gary.
Yeah.
Come on, Gary. Let me bring you out the woods because you're looking lost. What Jesus is saying here is that we've acknowledged that Satan's plan. But when prayer takes place, Let me get back to the script. The question I want to ask is this. How many of you trust your words? Don't clap. I need your hands up. How many of you trust your words? How many of you have a measure of faith? How many of you believe that God listens to you? Then if all of that true, then how many of you believe a favorable outcome because of your words and because of your relationship with the Father? I have prayed. What Jesus is trying to get him to know is that I've indicated what Satan is up to, but my prayers has nullified his outcome. You mean to tell me prayer can nullify the devil's plan? You mean to tell me that prayer can take the power out of Satan's plan? How is that possible? It's because of who I am with God. Can I preach just a little bit? Here is the thing. Come on, trustee, steward, Christian education, missionary, young person. I need you in front of a mirror. I need you in front of a mirror. I need you in front of a mirror right now. I need you in front of a mirror. Come on. Christian education, a steward, a trustee. I need somebody from the sound room. I need somebody from the choir. Come on. Just get in front of a mirror. That's all I need is a person in front of a mirror. I need anyone you want to get in front of. McGill got that. I don't know. Lord help me. Get down. Come on. I'm missing somebody. Come on. I got a choir. I got a steward. I got a Christian education. I got a missionary. Come on. Give me somebody from the deaconess board. Get in a mirror. Get in front of a mirror. Get in front of a mirror. Who that? We got a Lord help me, but you can get in it too. You got no problem. All right, here we go. All mirrors are occupied. Here we go. And get me on the end with him. I don't need you to look at us. I need you to look at the mirror. I need you to get a full view of yourself. Step back far enough to get a full view of yourself. Here is the problem with prayer. The problem with prayer is not that God doesn't hear us. But the problem with prayer is that we have not connected with the person that listens to us. Check this out. We still see ourselves. Which is and often what you see?
Myself.
Look like me.
Myself, and I'm a single woman.
Myself, trustee.
Okay. What do you see?
Image of God, myself.
Okay, come on, what you see? You see me. Me. Okay. Myself. Okay. Let me ask you a question. Do you see salvation? Do you see I'm saved? Come on. Do you see that when I came to Jesus that my sins have been washed away? Or do I see me? Do I see me? All of my limitations. I see my curves and my edges and all my imperfections. I see the things I want to change that need to be changed. I see the things that I'm dissatisfied with. Is that the me I'm looking for in that mirror? Or do I see a person that God has already spoken over his life and told him that he is the head and not the tail, and above only and not beneath, that I am the righteousness of God, the perplexing of the Lord? Do I see somebody who is fearfully and wonderfully made? Do I see a person that God has given victory after victory after victory, after every test, after every test, after every test? Do I see a person who is more than a conqueror through Christ Jesus? Do I see? Or do I see me? Come on. The me that gets up in the morning and hate getting out of the bed because I'm getting ready to go to a dead-end job. The me that is so tired because I gave myself out yesterday and I'm getting up again to go do the same thing at a job that don't appreciate me. I'm getting ready to prepare a present for a folk that won't even say thank you. I'm getting up. It's the me that I see in the mirror. The person who's hurt, the person that's bruised, the person that's wounded is that the person that I see in the mirror. We cover me up with clothes and mascara, makeup, and all kinds of things. And what we want people to see, we nod our heads to in the mirror. But the real us is broken, and the real us are hurt, and the real us are tired, and the real us are going through some things. The real us and have some things that we've encountered in life that is not so pleasant. The real us is a person that has to take off all of these things that we put on to try to cover up the heart that's really bleeding, the mind that's really straining, the confusion that has somehow overcome me. Do you see that person in the mirror? That's the person that's standing on one side. But when you begin to pull off your robe and begin to look in the mirror again, you ought to see a person that God has made promises to let you know that you shall not die. I will bring you out of everything that you are going through. Do you see that person in the mirror? I see all of my crazy text messages. I see my solicitations. I see my flirting, and I see all of these things that are in there. I see my pictures and all of those kinds of things. I see myself as broken. I see myself that is hurt. I see myself still grieving. I see myself in a place of depression and so much pain. But can you look in that same mirror and take all of that robe off and get that person dismantled to look at the heart of the person who holds the promises that God has made to you? Jesus identified that I have prayed for you out of everything that's going on in my life. I know that God hears my voice, and I know that my Father recognizes me. I believe that when I speak, I can change things around me. I believe that life and death is in the power of the tongue. And Peter, I pray for you. Satan desires to sift you, but I pray for you that you will not have the outcome that he's planned. I pray. Many of us are looking in mirrors. We're still struggling with what we see. Because what we see is what's in our head and not what's in our heart. We're struggling because life has thrown us so many curves. And we're living in a place what we call protect ourselves. And when we're trying to protect ourselves, we learn to trust only ourselves. And God, I want you to know, will bring you to a place of vulnerability where he'll say, put yourself on the line one more time. But trust me by faith. Know what Jesus said? I pray for you that your faith fail not. He said, I ain't praying about your nerve. I ain't praying about your comfort. I ain't praying. I'm praying that your faith fails not. I'm praying that you don't lose sight of God. I'm praying that you don't let go of God's hand. I'm praying that you keep your eyes on God. I'm praying that you will trust what he did yesterday. Believing him for is going to come to pass. What you see in the mirror, and what I want to challenge you to do right now is to divest, which is to get naked but keep your clothes on. But I want you to do this is important, because you got to understand what's happening here. Satan has gotten in our minds, and he's tampering with our spirits. And what he's getting us to continually experience is brokenness. He's holding us in a place called yesterday. And some of us are grieving, and we're grieving, and we're grieving. And there are things that we have not gotten over because it hurt. We get in the mirror day after day, we'll sit the same thing over and over again. Fresh wash with soap and water doesn't remove the pain, doesn't harm. The new clothes that I put on, and no matter what the sale price was, and no matter how expensive that it does not change that I'm bruised, that I feel forsaken and abandoned. It does not change the fact that I have been marred. So what I keep doing is dressing up. In dressing up.
Covering
In
up.
dressing up. And fail to identify with the Lord who is the lover of my soul. Jesus says, I pray because of my connection with God, I believe transformation will come. Let me tell you something. We're guilty of trying to fill empty places with the wrong thing. We're going after things that would never fill the hole. And you come back to the mirror with a different set of clothes, with the same bruises. You come back to the mirror with the same you. Because you don't see victory. You don't see health and life. You don't see that it's a process of going through it. But in this process, I will have some fear, and I will have some failures, and I will have some struggles. But opportunity, the word is going. Can you hold your places for a moment and let me check my notes? Because this is what Jesus is saying to us, and I need us to hear this. My God, I need to hear this. Jesus says this. Know who you are. Know your relationship with Him. Know the connection that you have with God. And catch this. Know that whatever is broken is repaired. Know that what is damaged can be restored. Know this. Know that what is so sick in here can be healed. You gotta know. He offers himself as somewhat of a life coach or inspirer to Peter and says, I pray for you. Catch this other part. He says, not only who is praying, but what words have been communicated. When he says to Peter, I pray that your faith won't fail, he said to Peter, I pray that you don't give up. And I pray that you don't give out. I pray that you have the tenacity to hang in there. I trust that you won't let go of God's hand. I trust that when it gets dark, that you will find a song in your dark places. I'm trusting that when you're in the place where it seems like the whole world is against you, that you would know that there is a friend in Jesus. All of our sins and griefs to bear. I'm trusting that when you look in this mirror, that you see more than a person in human figure, but that you will see the divine you is here, and that what God has promised you, you cannot fail because of what He's promised you. No matter what you're going through, no matter how painful it is, you gotta know who you are. I am a child of the King. Catch me right now. Catch me and watch me right now. Sometimes I got to sift you. Sometimes I gotta strip you. Sometimes I gotta get rid of some stuff. Sometimes I have to send you to the fire. Because the only way that I can get away of the impurities and get rid of all of the things that you don't need, it gotta go through the fire. And the best refiner is the fire. And the more hot it is, the better it refines. And you're asking God, how long? Until I get the best you that it is. How long am I going to stay in this fire? Until the best you comes out. Woman sung a song of catching hell, living here alone. How long, God, until the best you come forth? his communication with Peter is that I pray for you. And that's important for us to know, that I pray for you. That your faith would not fail, that you don't give up too soon, that you don't lose sight of the goal, that you don't let go of the promise that was made. To know that God's eyes are on you. It's not going to be comfortable, because that's what the church is looking for, comfort. And I want you to know that he is a comforter, but you won't find comfort on this journey. Not when you're walking with God as much as you're looking for. Every now and again, watch me, Jesus. When you walk along the way, you will move out of one city, but you'll find out that your reputation precedes you. And the devil is waiting there for you, just like he was back yonder. He wants you to know that when you're on God's mission, that the devil don't intend for it to succeed. And when the devil has identified that you are a child of God, knowing who you are, when he's identified that you're a child of God, he's going to try to pull away your influence. Why does he want your influence? Because when I get you, I got everything else. Watch this, the next part, and I'm trying to get done, is that this. Jesus says to him that I pray for you. Watch this. That your faith fail not. You ready, Dennis? And when you were converted, what you mean? Hold on, wait a minute. What did you just say? I prayed for you. That thy faith fail not. And when you have been transformed. Hold on, Jesus. Are you saying to me that my problems is a part of my transformation? Are you saying that my problems is a part of my new birth? Are you telling me the things that's bringing agony to my life is a part of my metamorphosis? Are you telling me that what I'm going through is a new development in the inside of me? Are you telling me that you're growing me up? Are you telling me that you're grooming me when you're converted? You are telling me that there's purpose to all of this mess that I'm going through? When I look in the mirror, I'm saying, God, I can't handle it. God is saying, you're not looking closer. When you're converted, don't run away saying, hey. But when you get through it, go to the others that are struggling, that are depressed, that are suicidal, that are wondering if God is real, those that can't seem to get it to come together, go to them and strengthen your brethren. Because you better know you're not the only one that's in this fight. You got to know that you're not the only one who's struggling with something. You got to know that you're not the only one that's up against some trouble. You got to know that the devil is after you, and he's after them, and he's after the whole faith community. Jesus speaks confidence to Peter. It's almost like he says to Peter, because I pray, you got it. I came in the sanctuary this morning and I asked for favors. I said, the pew that you're sitting on, can you pray for the worshipers that will sit with you? The pew that you're sitting on, can you pray for the worshipers that are going to sit with you? Because what you got to know is just because you came out, it ain't over. Because you came out, you got to go back in the fire. Go back in the fire. Why am I going back in the fire? Because you're proof that though the fire burns, it won't consume you. I've been in the fire. Can I hit the verse one more time? Can I hit the verse one more time? Why that outcome? Can I get my words? Why that outcome? Can I tell you why? You can strengthen the brothers. Why? You converted. Why? The faith fails not. Why? Jesus said, because I How many of you believe in your prayers? Oh, don't fool me now. Don't fool me. How many of you believe you, but I prayed. You're sick, but I prayed. You're broke, but I prayed. You're lonely, but I prayed. You're discouraged, but I prayed. You're up against some trouble, but I prayed. There are things going on in your life, I prayed. You're stuck, but I prayed. Can you hear the conversations tomorrow and this evening? When people come to you and they're talking about what they're going through and you can answer them, but I prayed for you. They may ask you, what does that mean that you pray for me? I am a child of the King, and I know who I am. And I know that when God hears my voice, he pays attention to me. And if God hears my voice, I know that God is going to send help in the time of trouble. That's the kind of relationship that I have with God, that when I speak, my words move. I know that when I call upon him, he shall answer me. The real difference in this world is this. No matter what you're going through, who's praying? And I'm going to tell you something. We're living in some stuff that we need folk not rambling, but pray. We need folk that feel what you are experiencing. I'm going to be honest. Some of us are stuck. We don't know how we're going to come out of it. Some of us are still in unforgiveness. And some of us are living in our past. The decision that we make, again, is connected to old stuff. It's causing us to distrust. It's causing us to be angry, to be bitter. And guess who's suffering? You are, and the people that God is blessing with life. We got to come to a place that we believe what we're asking. Question is now, can you see the change? Can you look into the future and see the hand of God moving on your behalf? The strength of wanting, it's easy to quit. But can you see the new strength? Not the brokenness, not the pain, not the hurt. But in the morning, realize that he promised new mercy. And I latch on to the new mercy and I find strength in the new mercies that he's promised. I got to realize that if I didn't die last night and I see another day, that there's value in me, there's purpose in me, there's power in me. That if I didn't quit, because I decided to get out of bed, I also decided that I'm going to give him another chance. And I'm not going to trust him with this, but I'm going to trust him with all of me. When you get up in the morning, you ought to plant your feet saying, the devil, you may have your hands on me, but I'm still trusting God. Can you see the promise of perfect peace for those that keep their minds stayed on? Can you see that if he restored one, he can restore another? But here's the thing, listen at what he's telling Peter, that you don't lose heart. And sometimes the hardest thing is God seeing past now. But the reality is this. 3 seconds just passed. And you're still, guess what? Another second has passed. And you're still here. God is not intended for us to just be survivors. Because anybody can wake up. But it takes a person of faith to get up when they've fallen down. To trust him when it's falling apart. And believe that if God can put any life together, he can put mine back together. A just man falls 7 times. But he gets back up. me up. And if I can't get on my feet, if I can just lift up my hand, and if I can lift up my hand, let me lift up my hand. Because even while you were journeying, he's sent you. He's preparing the right people. The thing that you can't do is stop. Because what you need is out front of you. And you gotta want it bad enough. And if it means I gotta crawl to get to it, I'm gonna get to it. If I gotta call somebody to come carry me, I'm gonna get myself to it. I gotta ask for help. I'm gonna get to it. Because the promise he's made is up yonder. Because if it was back there, I would already have it. If it was right here, I would already be experiencing it. But I got a reason to hope. Because my promise is up yonder. My promise is up yonder. My promise is out there. I want you to look in these mirrors again. I want you to look in these mirrors again. And I want you to see renewed. I want you to see not you and myself, but I want you to see God's child. I want you to see God's creation. I want you to see God's soldier. I want you to see the warrior on the inside of you. I want you to see the person of faith that has not given up at this point, but got 10 reasons that they could give up. But there's one thing that they're holding on to. It's called hope. My hope is built on nothing less than Jesus' blood and righteousness. I dare not trust the sweetest strength, but wholly lean on Jesus. Let me tell you something. I believe it can happen. 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 Whatever you're looking for, I believe it can happen. Whatever you're looking for, I believe it can happen. Whatever you're looking for, I believe that it can happen. Whatever you're looking for. Here we are. Stand. And this is going to be called a shift. I need you to grab hold of a person's hand and not necessarily the person standing next to you. I don't need a line. I need two people facing each other. I need two people facing each other. If ain't nobody coming to you, Dylan, go get you somebody. Everybody should have somebody. Everybody should have somebody. Everybody should have somebody. Who doesn't have anybody? I don't need 3, I need 2. I just need 2. I just need 2. I need 2. I need everybody to have one person. Not 3 in a circle, just 2. 2. Need to somebody. Somebody down here needs you. Come on, come on. Come on, come on. Come on. I need you to look at that person. If you don't have somebody, I need you to come out of your aisle and go get somebody. Somebody look in the aisle. No, don't beg nobody to come to you. Go meet somebody. See, that's our problem. We standing still waiting on God rather than running after God. Come on, go get somebody. If you got to come out of your pew, get out of your pew. Everybody should be holding one person's hand. I got a person up top that needs somebody. If you don't have a person holding your hand, lift your hand up high. I got one person that doesn't have a person that they're connected to. Here, who you have? You got somebody? Here's what I need you to do. Here's the thing I need you to do. I know this work because I've seen it work. You may not know the person's hand you're holding. That's not important. But right now, I need you to pray for the person you're holding. Listen to what I just said. I need you to pray for the person you're holding. Everybody in the sound room okay up there? Everybody okay? Everybody got somebody up there? All right. I don't see but 2 people. I should have 4 up there. Where the other people are? All right. Here we are. I I need you to pray for that person's life. Because Jesus has already told you that Satan desires you. I need you to pray for their life. No harm that comes against them. Nothing that comes against them shall harm them. I need you to pray for their marriage or their relationship. I need you to pray for their career. I need you to pray for their promotion. I need you to pray for their health. I need you to pray for their deliverance. Open your mouth, open your mouth, open your mouth, open your mouth, open your mouth. Open your mouth. I don't need you praying to yourself. They need to hear you praying for them. 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 I need you to pray that they are blessed beyond measure. That they are blessed beyond measure. I pray that victory shall find them in all things. I pray for restored health. That God is bringing things back together again. Come on, I don't hear you, I don't hear you. I don't hear you, I don't hear you. They don't hear you. Need to pray that the shackles are broken. The chains are gone. That their minds are renewed. That they find peace. The joy of the Lord. Pray that God would reveal his heart to them. That they would know that they're loved. No longer bound to their past. Pray that they're letting go of the things that does not matter and focusing on God right now. Come on, I don't hear you, I don't hear you, I don't hear you. I don't hear you. Pray that the Spirit of the Lord fills their hearts. And that the glory of the Lord be revealed in their lives. Nothing that they come against shall overtake them. As they will experience abundant life. That they will succeed in all that they do. That God will mature their faith. Turn your life around for the good. God will make them whole. Make them complete. They will know the fullness of his joy.